Hello there, Kenny Zook here, head preacher for the Church of Leave OPB. Well, the only leaving B I'm going to do on Opie today is I'm not going to name specific names. I'm going to name Opie Legion because lots and lots of people have been very, very confused about this defensive regression thing. I've addressed some of these concepts on other posts. I'd like to take this one, though. This is probably the cream of the crop for like stupid crap that people like to say in the off season. Well, of course the Bears defense is going to regress. That's what great defenses do. Excuse me? Really? So how did how did the Ravens have like a romping, stomping defense for many, many years? In fact, let's pull out some Pagano numbers. And mark my words, I am not trying to tell you that Chuck Pagano is solely responsible for any of this. But he was involved. Not that that makes a difference either, except for the narrative of, well, of course it's going to regress. That's what they do. Let's try this. The year before Chuck Pagano went to the Baltimore Ravens, they ranked 6th in the league in total yards, 22 in points. 2008, the first year that Chuck Pagano was there as a defensive backs coach, they were 2nd in yards, 3rd in points. So next year they regressed, right? Okay, 3rd in yards, 3rd in points. Not that big of a regression. Oh, well, here's the big regression. 2010, Pagano's 3rd year as a defensive backs coach, they slipped all the way to 10th in yards, stayed 3rd in points. Oh, in 2011, when they lost Chuck Pagano to the head coaching job on the same team, of course, so they didn't have to change systems entirely like Chuck Pagano's not even doing in Chicago. They're 3rd and 3rd. They recovered on yards and for the 4th year in a row had 3rd best in the league on points. You think 3rd in points is not going to be enough and 1st against points is? I don't think so. I think Chicago's offense is going to be better than what you think. And if you really, really consider the differences between this defense and previous defenses that have regressed, you'll find that the one commonality is that there was some kind of chaos or other. Maybe they replaced their coordinator and he completely ripped out their system and put in a new one, 3-4 to 4-3 or 4-3 to 3-4, or somebody got hurt, or somebody got franchise tag and didn't like it, or some kind of chaos, some kind of major change, some kind of major shakeup. That's where the regression comes. And none of that is showing itself in Chicago. I'll even throw in a bonus narrative here. Oh, well, they had a huge increase in health and that never repeats. Really? What if that increase in health was cultural? What if it's because their trainer, as opposed to their previous trainer, who would have them laying on their backs and bench pressing, is saying, why would I have you laying on your back and bench pressing? How much of that do you do during a game? Why do you want to condition that way? He's got guys doing stuff standing up, which is the position they're usually in on the football field. And they've had an incredibly healthy offseason. They weren't playing starters. It's not like they weren't practicing them. This is a smarter football team than it's ever been before. Maybe one of the smartest football teams you've ever seen. You heard it here.